How's it going, Smitty here? Just called into the pub. Put my footy tips in and we'll have a chat. Cheers. G'day, Smitty here. Pint, Friday arvo, put my tips in. What good that did me, I only got 2 right last week. Anyway, the Wee Jasper video is finally done. I had to put 4 sets of videos together. My phone, my young fella's phone, I couldn't get the pictures or videos off. My GoPro, and my brother had a head cam and a digital camera that had a bad format where I had to do voiceovers to get it all sorted on our software. Okay, and next month I'm been on YouTube for 12 months, so I'm going to do a giveaway. If you can remember, this is all for ones that have seen me videos. If you can remember what the church is in Taree, then put it in the comments. What the church is in Taree, put in the comments. I'll put you all in a hat, and what you're going to win is a Live to Ride book magazine that I've subscribed to. They're a $10 book. I got one here. And Live to Ride. Not this copy, but next month's copy is yours. If you let me know what the Taree church is, the church in Taree I go to every now and then. Okay, my Wee Jasper one's nearly done. Oh, it is done. I mean, my Crowdy Head run is nearly done. I just want to do an intro for it. I'm actually going to do an intro for all my videos. So I just got my bike registered today, so hopefully I can do that on the weekend. And with the Wee Jasper one, the Wee Jasper video is I asked people if I should crop the footage, and in some parts I can, because there's a bit of hunting in there, and you can't really have that on YouTube. But with the bike ride around the property, I'm not going to cut that. I've added music to it. Excuse me, I can't cut that because the whole reason why I did the ride was to show you. But it will be in probably 2 or 3 part videos. So the first part's going to come out very soon, tomorrow or tonight. So I look forward to that. You see, on the 13th of June, I'll draw a name out of a hat to win the copy of Live to Ride magazine. It's also, I'm doing this mainly for it's celebrating me being on YouTube for 12 months. So next month is ticks over. I've been on YouTube a year. Mind you, the first 2 months I didn't do too much. It was mainly 2 months into it I kicked on to doing what I'm doing. Here's it going. Back home. You look at the shed. The old scooter cycle. Sticker board. Dartboard, toolbox. Garage door. Trail bike over that side. Bit crammed in here at the moment. Live to Ride. Alcoholics Anonymous. Shh. My favourite. My Vulture. Stubby holder. Fridge. And alcohol. Anyway, we continue on from the pub. Footage just finished. Been editing all night. Bit knackered, but just want to go over. Competition or giveaway. What you have to do is let me know in the comments what the church is in Taree, and then I'll take your names, put them in a hat, and pick them out. And the last one that's standing in the hat will win the magazine. Also, because I get the magazine every month, being a subscription, I'm also going to let you know about an article. I'm going to pick up my favourite article of that book for that month. Like this one is actually about bush rangers. Well, I highlighted it as I showed you earlier on in the pub. I can't find it now, that'd be typical. Here we are at the back. See, highlighted it all. It's a ripper. It's about this bloke, John Vane. Firstly, this bloke that wrote the article, he's in Tasmania, gone down there for a ride. Said there was a name carved in the courthouse lock-up door that got me in. John Vane. No date or anything like that. I could read anyway, but the name was clear enough. He said he was in limbo, having finished a job there in Tassie, been there in Bathurst in Queensland prior to that, and he stopped in a place called Novelli, population of 100, so it wasn't that big. He stayed at a place called Unique Accommodation, and in Novelli, and you rent an old railway carriages, and that's where he actually found the name. All engraved in the courthouse door, he says, but now the older I get, the more I realise bush rangers past really wasn't that long ago. Life back then, a huge gap between the haves and have-nots. The way the police act as servants of the rich. And he's pretty much right there. If you got money, money talks. Anyway, allegedly, John Vane was a member of Ben Hall's gang. He's one of the well-known bushrangers here in 1865. John was over 6 foot, very athletic bloke who could shoot, ride with the best of them, and finally hauled off to Sydney in chains. Coach stopped for the horse change at Hartley, and he carved his name in the lock-up door that night while he was stopped over in the coach that he slept in. Hills End and Hosey's store. It was holding up Stanley Hosey's first store in Cooloola, and there was theft of 30 shillings, a horse and saddle, an English 10 .442 caliber double trigger 5-shot revolver, and a whip that saw John Vane get inducted for armed robbery and sentenced to 15 years in Darlinghurst jail. I'll skip the next bit, but it goes on down saying John Vane, plenty of blokes liked him, deserved to be remembered too. and dare to do things against the law. Obviously Ned Kelly, that fella up there. He's famous for having armour, putting the armour on, and the big shootout at Glenrowan Inn. But yeah, he says here it allows for Ned or Ben Hall or a Gardner or even the Mad Dog Morgan to admit that there are hundreds of local blokes just like them, well, that would be admitted failure. But people didn't forget in Colcar, and I learnt that Cooming Park, one of the leading racehorse studs last century, Gilbert, Vane and Mickey Burke pinched the fastest horse in the country, Comus 2, just to stick up the squatter who whipped these convicts, and they thought it was an right, so they stole his grey gelding. And back then, like now, fast bikes, fast horses, good guns meant everything to a bushranger in the battles against the system. And it goes on now. John Vane finally was released. He did his 15 years. I did 6 years ago. John Vane did 6 years hard labour before being released on good behaviour. He married a girl named Jane Parker from the Valley in 1873. They had 13 kids between 1874 and 1895. The last, John turned 53. He died in 1906 at Cowra Hospital, which is not far from Young, where my brother lives. And Jane died in 1938. The last of the children died. Elizabeth died in 1981. She was 101. So yeah, it's pretty much out there. But this is just in Tasmania. This bloke stopped in there to have a drink, and while he was there, this bloke actually knew that the cops thought Mickey Burke was shot. Thought they shot him, but knew it was a lie because he spoke to one of the John Vane's siblings or kids that he was actually severely wounded and not get caught. He actually took his own life and didn't want to get taken by the system. So Mickey was a real outlaw. He never gave those bastards an inch in the Valley. So there you go. It's Forgotten Outlaws. I thought it was interesting. I've got another book. I'll do that one later. That's all. In that one, there's actually a run in there called the Black Dog Run, and it's pretty close to my heart, that one. And I'll let you know about that one at the pub one time next week when I have a beer. And I find it sitting at the pub having a beer is easier to talk to you guys than here with the GoPro. This is a bit nervy actually, where I'd rather just sit down at the pub and shoot the shit, as they say. But anyway, a couple more pointers. The governor, he wanted me to do the 3-run challenge, which I'll do, or 3R challenge. It's the reasons why you bought your Harley. I bought my Harley. Actually, in my videos, I say, in my apologies videos, I let know what and how and why I bought my Harley. And there's also a part 2 video to it. But I'll refresh it and I'll do another one. My next lot of videos will be like 2 weekends of footage combined together, because I've been to the destinations in the car with my Mrs. Smitty, and I want to do a ride there, just so you get a ride there and mix the footage up together. And yeah, I'd like to every month, like I said, with the magazine, I'll pick a article to talk about and put a video up. But don't forget, 13th of next month, which is actually Clyde's first birthday. He's turning 1 on the 13th of June, and I'll draw the prize for the magazine that day. Draw the name out of the hat. So further ado, I'd like a couple of shout outs to Scouts Adventure, the Pommy Canadian. Love your videos, mate. Although I know I've only just subscribed to you. I don't know why. I've been with you on Instagram for a fair while, but I'm glad I'm on your YouTube now. Good videos. And Ice Bike, dig your trike, man. Send some stickers out your way. And there's a couple more I've got to post, the Skid Pig. And also there's another one I'm forgetting. But anyway, thanks very much. Cheers. Pretty tired, and I'll get this edited for you. Cheers.